No Frank Warren fights. You know, there's only certain groups of communities that get into them gaffs, and if you don't do what they tell you, you're not getting into them gaps. And that's why you hear them all saying, proclaiming that like Tyson Fury's the hardest boxer in the world, or he's the best boxer in the world. It's all self-proclaimed bullshit. Do you understand? Tyson Fury is the best boxer out of 1,000 boxers that's in that space. He's not the best boxer in the world. You know, there's more than 1,000 boxers in the world. Do you understand? There's talent that's not being discovered. There's talent that's being discovered but being left to rot because he's not part of the group. Do you understand where I'm going here? And that's the same in most of it. All them big and competition type based sports, you know, it's a select group, and they self-proclaim themselves as champions and self-proclaim themselves as warriors and all this bullshit. In reality, you know, you're a select group, you're a cooperative group. You're involved in a cooperative group, that's all you are. They've got so many vacancies that they can fill and give wages to. You happen to get in a vacancy. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of boxers that are 10 times better than 50% of them boxers that manage to get a vacancy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's all bullshit at the end of the day when you've got all these world champions. There's like 10 different heavyweight champions in the MMA world. Hang on, which one is the world champion? I know, let me just make a belt, call it world champion boxer, and I'll just be a world champion. Great, isn't it? So that's what you've got people doing now. You've got people wearing belts out there thinking he's in a global market. You got users saying it's all money laundering. Not all of it is. Not all of it, mate. You can't paint everything dark, lad. Do you understand? There's a few dark elements out there, doesn't mean everything's dark. You'll have people within the industry that's using the industry as a way of money laundering. It won't be the industry using the person as a way of money laundering. Does that make sense? So it's not the industry. It's the people that have managed to tap into the industry that's making it look. And it's the same with most industries. You know, you're gonna have a kettle of fish that's dirt, and they try and gain financially on the back of anything they can, and whether they're hurting people or not, they don't give a shit. And that's what it is, user. People do use legit business to launder criminal proceedings. Yes, Nat, they do. You know, obviously you get your little drug dealers like me. What I'll do, this is what I done, and you've got loads of kids doing it now. I don't know how they're getting away with it. I was doing this 20 years ago. Do you understand? So I'd have my phone, the best phone, you know, 10 quid a day phone, popping off, I'm stacking. It's alright having 100 bags under my bed, but how the f*** I get that legit? How can I make this 100 grand that's sitting under my nana's bed? How can I make this 100 grand cash legit? I know. Cafe, food. Cafe, food. Now, cafe food is like saying sunbed place, hairdressers, coffee place, sandwich bar. They're all the same thing. Businesses with footfall. Do you know what footfall is? The amount of people that travel past your door. So any business where the customers individuals is prime for money laundering. And that's, you'll see all the drug dealers in your area go through a phase. Some will buy beauty parlours, some will buy cafes, some will buy clubs these days. The big ones get the leases on the clubs in the towns and that. But what did I do? I had stacks of dough. I'm 24, 23 years of age. I'm sitting on 3/4. I haven't got a clue what to do with it. I'm just stacking. Something clicked. I need to start putting this into something. Walked along Robson Street. Bought a building for 15 grand. That's what I done. 23 years old, bought a building for 15 grand. It had an upstairs, it had a ground floor, and it had a cellar. I made downstairs, the ground floor cellar, I made that into a games room, fruit machines, pool cues, pool tables. The next floor was a cafe. Above that was my flat. So with that 15 grand, which was legit, I must add, I bought a property that was derelict. So I spent 40 bags illegal dough on it to get it up to standards. So we ended up with a 1-bedroom flat, a cafe and a games room in the cellar. So the whole building stood me £55,000. Now what had happened is, instead of me laundering money through the head count coming into the cafe, I just rented a cafe to Tony Richardson's mum, Marie Richardson. Give her the cafe, she gave me 600 quid a month for the cafe. The whole point of her having that cafe, 10 people would come in, order a bacon on toast on Monday. Come Monday night, the books would say 50 people came in and ordered bacon on toast. So instead of 10 people coming in spending £20 on the bacon on toast, 50 people came in and spent £100 on the bacon on toast. £10 was legit money, £40 had come out the drug money. Into the bank, through the process, out the other side, legit. So it was all about the books. Hairdressers. Little drug dealer there, he's now got too much dough, needs to launder his dough, got his little bird, who hasn't got a criminal record, comes from a decent little fambo, buys a beauty parlour for her, gives her the keys, tells her it's hers, he's doing the books, she gets 5 customers paying them £50 on the Monday, he puts 15 customers in the book for Monday, spend them £50 each. You do that every day, the end of the month, you've cleared 20 grand drug money. Straight into the bank, out the other side, legit. And that's what you've got right round the country. Young drug dealers buying a business that takes a head count. It's even easier these days to launder the dough. Why? Because you've got Uber Eats and you've got these electronical service systems that you order food off. So for example, if I've got a bird who I'm banging on the side down there and I'm throwing a little grand a month into her account and the account hasn't been touched for 5 years, it's just stacked up, but you need to start putting it into your account and you need to start getting it cleaned out of hers because you can't trust her, you're just banging it, you need your dough away from it. So you'll just have her spending pure dough through Uber, through all of eating things, to your eating gaff. Every night spending a wanna. All year. Yeah, you might get a little £8 taxed off the wanna, but then you've got £92 legit. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But the cash, it's always better than cash, isn't it? And if you go into a shop round yours and they're saying it's cash only, it's because it's money laundering. It's not paying taxes, it's not paying what it should be. Do you understand? And you get a lot of shops, and you get a lot of Polish shops, these, that are just filled with drinks. And you go in and go to buy something, oh, we only take cash.